What's going on, guys? It's Grouch here, and today I'm bringing you guys a new video on one of the most requested series on my channel at the moment, Attack on Titan. I also wanted to give a big thank you to everyone who's shown continued love and support for this series, as you guys really seem to be enjoying it so far, and the response I've gotten back is just amazing. Anyways, for this video we're going to be looking at 10 references to Attack on Titan which can be found in other works. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Number 10. Servant Service. So just a quick breakdown of the episode's events leading up to the reference. It begins with the character Chihaya Megumi looking completely exhausted while at her work. Now, just from watching the show, we learned that Megumi has a huge love for both manga and cosplaying. She is also really good when it comes to needlework, which is one of the reasons she enjoys cosplaying so much, as she loves to design outfits for both herself and her friends. Turns out there is an upcoming event that is causing her to stay up late at night, so she decides to take a couple days off work in order to finish her remaining projects. With this, she requests that no one from her work bother her, as she wants to keep her complete focus and finish them as soon as possible. Well, on the third day of her absence, one of her coworkers / love interest, Tayashi Ichimaya, decides to go over and check on her despite her wishes not to be interrupted, only to find her laying on the floor passed out of exhaustion. It is at the moment that we see Taishi handing her a drink that we see a glimpse of the signature military uniform hanging up on the wall in the background, which I guess given her hobbies shouldn't really come as much of a surprise.
いや、別にいつもと変わらないけど。
怒って無駄に体力を消耗させたくないですし。すみません。
で、作業は終わったの？も
う少しです。
Number 9. My Neighbor Seki. Now, this anime is pretty unique from any I think I've ever seen, as the entire series is literally about a girl named Rumi who is constantly being distracted by one of her classmates. Yes, I'm not kidding. The reference can be seen in episode 14 as Rumi is watching Seki eat his lunch, which consists of both rice and octopus-shaped wieners. As she watches, she quickly becomes disturbed by the manner in which he eats the octopus and starts envisioning them as living beings being eaten alive, making Seki, in her mind, a Titan. Now, I gotta say, if there's anything I love about this new series, it's the fact that I'm constantly being introduced to really weird animes like this one. So hopefully you guys are taking advantage as well and checking out the ones that look interesting to you. Number 8. Outbreak Company. So in this series, a character by the name of Shinchi wakes up in a fantasy world after attending an interview for a job, and well, is basically kidnapped by the Japanese government. Bizarre, I know, but as it turns out, the job he signed up for wasn't a normal one, as the Japanese had just found a new world and are seeking to build relations with them, which is where Shinchi comes in. You see, the Japanese government wants to spread a bit of their culture into the new world, starting off with teaching the locals how to read Japanese. Well, to be more accurate, introduce them to Japanese manga and otaku culture, which according to the government has proven to be an effective way of improving relations with foreigners. Shinchi agrees, and it isn't long after he opens up a school dedicated to teaching the locals what it means to be an otaku, which brings us to the reference in the series. It can be seen in episode 3 when Shinchi is shown reading a manga book aloud to a group of around 20 kids. The manga he is shown quoting is of course Attack on Titan. You can even get a glimpse of the artwork of one of its pages, which features Mikasa and the Potato Girl. Another reference also appears within episode 7. There is a billboard advertisement on the manga store visited by Shinchi and Mayuso, reading Attack on Iron Giant. And another reference near the end of the same episode, which is meant to mimic the scene in which Eren is reunited with the Colossal Titan.
そんなことないけど。
ではもう少しわらわと話せ。
はい。
汝は本当にこの漫画が好きなんじゃな。
はあ。
Number 7. Nisekoi. Now, the reference to this anime appears in episode 18, which also happens to be the typical beach episode that appears at least once in every anime's runtime. It begins with one of the main characters, Chitoge, beginning to develop romantic feelings for Raku, who is apparently her pretend boyfriend or something. Seeking advice, she decides to discuss the situation with one of her friends while working together to build some pretty astonishing sandcastles. Or rather, a sand city featuring some pretty creepy Titan-looking figures in them. And if you look closely, you can even spot a little person on top of one of their heads, most likely meant to represent the soldiers fighting the Titans.
つまり
つとげちゃんの友達はそのある人の前では急に胸がドキドキしたり苦しくなったりして前みたいに普通に話せなくなった。
Number 6. Ping Pong the Animation. At the very beginning of episode 6, there are a couple of boys sitting on a train watching a video advertisement for an upcoming robot anime, which is mentioned to be based on an extremely popular manga series. As they are discussing how excited they are, we are shown a number of posters advertising the same series, with its title shown as Attack on Robot. It's a pretty short reference compared to the others on this list, but a reference nonetheless.
超面白い漫画13巻まで一気読みしたいよ。だろ？みんな読んでよ。ロボット冷血だよな。あれどういう意味？ヒーローってロボット。
Number 5. Genshiken the second season. In episode 13, the Genshiken Club members travel together to visit a spa resort. During their stay, one of its members, Kuchiki, decides to use this opportunity to try to make a move on the main character, Heido, whom he has just spotted in one of the hallways. As he approaches to make his move, he starts doing this really bizarre run, which is meant to mimic the movements of one of the Titans in episode 6. You guys all know the one. Number 4. Hayori no Ayuko. Yet another one of those half-naked girl in bikini spa episodes. This reference appears in one of the series' OVAs. In this episode, Miharu and the rest of the squad are about to take a visit to a spa resort in order to celebrate the completion of the second season. Nyairuko then makes a comment describing the season's finale, which supposedly had everyone watching in suspense. We are then shown what appears to be a flashback featuring a giant robot peering over a wall. For those who are wondering, no, this isn't how the second season was supposed to end, so if you were planning on going to watch it, don't worry, I haven't really spoiled much for you.
だからなんだよラストって。万神が地球と地球の神々を支配する世界。万神の餌と化した人類は巨大な壁を築き、何一つ合ってないし。
Number 3. The Simpsons. In one of the segments for the Simpsons 25th Treehouse of Horror special titled The Others, the Simpsons appear to be having issues with ghosts in the house. It is soon revealed that the ghosts are actually the Simpsons family, but the one from back when the series was first airing as animated shorts. I won't say much else in case some of you want to go check it out for yourself, but near the end, Lisa makes a comment mentioning the thought of other corporations potentially creating their own versions of The Simpsons. We then get to see a number of different ones all at once, including one inspired by anime. And of that bunch, Lisa can be seen dressed as Mikasa, as evidenced by the red scarf. Number 2. The Hobbit Battle of Five Armies. Now this one is going to be a little different from the others on this list, as what appears to be a reference to Attack on Titan doesn't appear anywhere within the movie, but rather in one of the movie's teaser posters. Now it is possible this could have just been coincidence, however this likely wasn't the case, as the teaser was created to advertise the upcoming 2014 San Diego Comic-Con event, which by the way, at the same time there was massive Titan hype going around. A pretty interesting find in my opinion, but definitely one up for debate. So definitely let me know what you guys think about this one down below. Do you guys think this was intentional or just mere coincidence? And for the last one, well, I wasn't expecting to find something like this, but I personally think it's my favorite on this list. The reference in this one comes from a Korean drama titled Surplus Princess. And, well, just watch. Gold, just pure gold. And there you have it guys, 10 references to Attack on Titan hidden in other works. Let me just start by saying that this video did not feature all the references I found while doing my research, so for that reason I plan on making a part 2 to this video. It won't be the next video, but sometime in the future. So if you guys know of another reference that didn't quite make it into this video, don't burn me at the stake just yet, alright? I could only fit 10. Either way, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video and learned something new from it. As I said in the video, hopefully you guys are checking out some of these new anime series being introduced to you because some of them are pretty freaking weird, especially today's. But if you guys did make it to the end of this video, you can comment the word Titan down below to let me know. And if you guys would like me to do another video similar to this one on a specific anime series, be sure to leave me your suggestions as well. But with that being said guys, I will thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.